The timer is on. We have a chance to get in on the next biggest data token to hit the markets. The pre-sale of this token is taking place on the 18th of January, and we have until the 15th to do our own research and get ourselves started on the pre-funding of the ultimate data crypto gem known as Subsquid. In 2024, I believe the data narrative will be among the biggest. It will have a huge surge as crypto and blockchain technology becomes globally adopted. The need for data networks such as Subsquid and the graph will rise astronomically. So, in this video, we are going to take a deep dive into the Subsquid protocol, explain what it is, how it works, why we need it, and why it could very well be the biggest data token in the entirety of crypto. So, welcome back again. I'm Theo, a content creator for the Alt Crypto Talk team. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, purely my own opinion and based on my own research. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable. And just to let you know, this is a sponsored video from Subsquid. And be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, leave a comment if you have any questions whatsoever. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at AltCryptoGems for daily crypto content. And check out our website for frequent guides, project reviews, articles, and everything crypto related. Okay, let's jump straight into the video. Now, we're officially on the Subsquid website, my friends. It's subsquid.io. The website is very sleek, clean, and easy to read. While there isn't much information on the website itself, you can go through the resources, check out the docs, the white paper, and so on. But obviously, you're here to understand what Subsquid is, where I will break it down without you having to go and read it all yourselves. So, what exactly is Subsquid? Well, Subsquid is an exciting new technology that's changing the way we access and use data on the internet. Think of it like a smart decentralized system designed to help software developers quickly and securely get the information they need. Very simple, the main goal is to create a fair and open internet following the principles of Web3 and decentralization. Unlike the older ways of organizing data, Subsquid is flexible and adapts easily to the fast-paced world of blockchain technology. It's a bit like if Google BigQuery was tailored specifically for the unique challenges of Web3. This means it's not only more efficient, but it's also much more accessible for developers working on blockchain projects and analytics. And for those who don't know, Google BigQuery is basically Subsquid but the centralized version, all of which you can go and grab data and analytics all online, and it's all for developers. However, it is all solely focused on Web 2 and not blockchain technology, where we want to focus on Web 3. Now, Subsquid, they have their very own SDK, a special toolkit known as the Squid Software Development Kit. This is a real game changer, my friends. It can organize and find data 100 to 1,000 times faster than other data networks like the graph. Now, the graph we're going to get into shortly and compare it just to show you how much potential Subsquid has, and of course the Subsquid token SQD, which we'll get into shortly as well. With a network that can move 100 to 1,000 times faster than the graph, this speed boost actually makes a huge difference for developers, allowing them to work more quickly and efficiently, of course. And that's what everyone's looking for, my friends. We're all looking for the fastest, quickest, and most secure methods in everything we do. So in layman terms, my friends, Subsquid is a superhero for developers, making data access faster, more open, and more secure. Its mix of smart security from 0k knowledge proofs, flexibility with modular architecture, and the super fast Squid SDK makes it a leader in shaping a new, more decentralized, and more powerful internet based on the core principles of Web3. Essentially, my friends, we're leaving behind the old, centralized, slow, expensive, and painful way of doing things, and now giving developers a powerful toolkit to create the next generation of the internet known as Web3. And just to show you guys at the moment how well the protocol is doing, we've got over 100 networks supported, and this includes networks such as Polkadot, Usama, the Manta network, Engine, A-Star network, Moonbeam, which is obviously a part of Polkadot, Ethereum, and every single EVM network such as Avalanche, Polygon, ZK Sync, you name it. Every EVM compatible network can use Subsquid, and believe it or not, my friends, we have got Cosmos and Solana soon joining the list, and that would obviously include so many other networks, as Cosmos is an IBC enabled blockchain with many layer 1s attached to it. Now, there is obviously so much potential behind Subsquid, seeing as the token hasn't launched yet. We're going to get into that very shortly, and as you can see at the top of the website, the Squid token is coming out to CoinList. Register by January 15th if you want to get in early. So probably one question you're asking is, how does Subsquid make money? And how would you benefit from Subsquid? Well, the Subsquid network has three main users within its ecosystem. We've got data providers, the worker node operators, and the data consumers. And now all of these three users within the ecosystem creates a perfect stream of revenue for everyone. And what I mean by this is, guys, obviously for a data network, we need users to provide data. So obviously you can use Squid to make sure your data is stored and served by worker nodes. And for data providers, you may also choose to demand an additional Squid payment for premium datasets according to market dynamics. But what are worker nodes? Well, worker node operators basically receive the Squid in exchange for storing and serving chunks of data to data consumers. Therefore, your node simply stores the chunk of data, and as an operator of those nodes, you will receive the Squid in exchange for that data. Hope that makes sense. It's very easy to understand. And obviously, there are those who are consuming the data and which basically spend the SQD tokens to get access to data from worker nodes and stake it to reduce rate limits. If you are a data consumer, feel free to stake it and earn more. So overall, guys, you can see that everyone can benefit from the Squid token, and personally I think that is very clever. So like I said before, I wanted to go through some competition. Who are Subsquid up against? Well, they're up against the Graph and Kyve. Now obviously the Graph is the biggest player at the moment, but Subsquid are proving themselves to be the largest upcoming data network of all time. Now, Subsquid is doing something completely new, exactly what builders and analysts have been waiting for. The closest possible comparison would be Subsquid and the Graph, an indexing project, and Kyve, a data lake project. So, Subsquid, decentralized data lake and query engine for unified access to all data from any chain. The Graph, protocol and SDK for building open APIs that organize and serve blockchain data to applications. The Kyve, blockchain data verification layer that verifies data streams and stores them using decentralized storage providers. So here, guys, you can see the supported networks, and straight up you can see that Subsquid is the leading one with EVM, Substrate, Solana, and obviously the Cosmos network coming soon, which is absolutely enormous. That'll bring so many integrations, it will be insane. However, with the Graph, this is EVM only. Atrocious, my friends. I mean, that is absolutely incredible anyway. And obviously Ethereum and the EVM bunch of networks are amazing, but I don't like limits, and obviously they could start to integrate more networks in the future, but Subsquid from the get-go, they understand that interoperability is key. Now, with Kyve, they've got EVM and Cosmos, which I think is great, and that is obviously good competition against Subsquid. However, Subsquid is still winning against that. Now, languages. You've got more languages on Subsquid than you do the Graph and the Kyve. You've got raw data queries for Subsquid, yes, the others no. GraphQL for Subsquid and the Graph, not Kyve. And over here, guys, you can see the indexing speed for Subsquid against the Graph. Key advantages of Subsquid: universal query engine. Only Subsquid will enable SQL queries from 100 plus chains, including small chains and non-EVM. Easier indexer deployment, 100x more deployed than the Graph already. Sync speed are 30 to 100 times faster than the Graph. Massive ecosystem, full integration with dozens of Web 2 and Web 3 tools, languages, and frameworks. So far, my friends, we are still in the testnet phases. We can get involved in the next phase of the testnet. We've gone past phase 1 already. However, you can get involved in, which I believe is testnet phase 2. All you have to do is go to this little testnet button here, and then you just basically choose if you want to run a node or if you want to join all the other participants. And probably you're most likely going to join all the other participants, and you just have to simply sign into the app. Now, I would highly recommend, if you want to get in early, guys, and you don't want to buy the token, then the next best thing to do is obviously use the testnet, and it's probably even a great thing to do anyway. But why? Well, you're going to get some tokens for free, my friends. Now, as you can see down here, the allocated rewards are 26.6 million Squid tokens, representing 2% of the total token supply. The overall testnet program is expected to last 4 months, with phases 1 and 2 expected to last 60 days respectively. The timeline is subject to change at the sole discretion of Subsquid. And to be eligible for these rewards, my friends, you need to be in the top 4,000 of the testnet participants, as you can see down here in the participation limit. Now, while anyone can participate, you do need to be in the top 4,000 to receive those rewards. But 4,000 users divided by 26.6 million tokens is a lot of tokens, and you could bag yourselves a lot of money. Now, what is the Squid token? Well, we've gone through what its utilities are already, but why don't we show you how to participate, and after that I'll show you what sort of market cap it can reach. Now, this is officially the CoinList website, which is coinlist.co. I'll leave the official link down for you below. All you'd have to do is, guys, is register, use your KYC, and get ready for pre-funding. You have until the 15th of January to get involved, and by the 18th, the token sale will be going live, as you can see down here, with the sale date Thursday, 18th of January 2024 at 6 p.m. UTC. And the pre-funding deadline, which I did mention multiple times, is Monday, the 15th of January 2024 at 12 p.m. UTC. Now, there's going to be a fixed sale price, which I absolutely like, of 9.5 cents pretty much. The allocated supply of this total sale is going to be 4% of the total token supply. We know 2% is going towards the airdrop for the testnet users, with the top 4,000 of them anyway. As of now, we've got a $125.678 million fully diluted network value. And for the lockup terms, we've got a 20% release at the token generation event, followed by a 6-month linear vesting. The TGE is expected to occur on or around May 15th, 2024. What this means is, guys, is that the token will launch on around May 15th. And on the day that the tokens are launched and released, you will get 20% of your initial tokens from the sale. So say if you bought 100 tokens, you're only going to get 20 on the token generation event. And then for 6 months after that, so every month for 6 months, you are going to then get the rest of your tokens until you have all of your tokens. So say if it was on May 15th, on June 15th, you would get another batch of tokens. July, you would get another batch of tokens. August 15th, you would get another batch of tokens. September 15th, you would get another batch of tokens. And the list goes on until November, where you would have all of your tokens. Now, we can see the total token supply is going to be 1.337 billion tokens. Purchase limits, you can only buy a minimum of $50 and a maximum of $2,000, preventing big whale purchases and preventing minor shrimp purchases. We've got an additional allocation request, which you can request from the Subsquid team and get an extra minimum of $100 to a maximum of $2,000 added to your purchase limit. But again, you will have to request this allocation extension. Now, the only way to get started is by using USDT or USDC, no ETH, BNB or anything else, strictly stable coins such as USDT and USDC. Just to let you know, guys, that anyone in the United States, Canada, China, Republic of Korea, or any other certain jurisdictions that are mentioned in this article, you cannot participate in this community cell. So that is up to you if you're going to be able to participate in this. Obviously, if you're KYCing, you may not be able to bypass this and you may have to miss out and obviously wait for it to become available on the decentralized exchanges. Now, at the bottom here, guys, it says an additional 13.37 million squid tokens, which is 1% of the total supply, may be made available for purchase during the Subsquid community sale at the discretion of Subsquid. So keep that in mind, friends. But if you want to take a look at the tokenomics of the Squid token, you can see it all down here. You can see the release schedule and you can see all the utilities, which we've already gone through in this video. I think it's absolutely incredible and I expect big things from Squid. Now, here we can see total supply is 12% is going to the pre-seed backers. You can see the vesting period and how much they'll get on the TGE. Seed backers get 16.3%. You can see all the description as well. Strategic backers, 4.6%. Strategic 2 backers, 2%. The team get 15%. The reserved treasury gets 28.1%, which is a large amount, allocated for network development, grant programs, bounties, and ecosystem activities, with a 36-month linear vesting after TGE. Okay, I like that. That is a 3-year linear vesting period for the Squid token. As for the team, they get a 6-month lockup after the TGE with a 20% release, followed by a 24-month linear vesting for the remaining 80%. So over a 2-year period, they get 80% of the tokens. I also like that. That is very trustworthy. Liquid treasury, liquid tokens for market making, liquidity provision on centralized exchange and decentralized exchanges, and other ecosystem activities and events. So that'll be for your centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges such as Binance, if they get listed on Binance, hopefully, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and so on. Worker rewards, these are allocated for the node operators with an 84-month vesting period after the TGE. For the community sale, we've got 5%, 20 release at the TGE, followed by a 6-month linear vesting period. This will be most of us. And the testnet participants, they will have a 6-month linear vesting after the TGE as well. Now, for the testnet workers, allocated to reward early node operators in the network who participated in the testnet on CoinList, you have a 12-month lookup after the TGE, followed by a 24-month linear vesting. So you're probably going to get a lot of tokens, but here you can see it on a graph level, and down below we can get a brief insight into the project roadmap, which, like I said, is very brief. Q1, we can see Solana support, which is fantastic, and we'll see that within the next couple months. Q2, we'll see the launch of the mainnet and obviously the launch of the token. Q3, we'll see the support of Cosmos and its other IBC-enabled networks such as Osmosis, Injective, and so on. That is very exciting and could see a huge pump for the Squid token. And Q4, which is at the end of the year, we've got permissionless dataset submission, and then obviously a couple in Q1 and Q2 of 2025. Now, I'm actually very happy with this Subsquid protocol, my friends. Look at the major developments they're doing. They've absolutely done wonders. As we can see down here, they've already supported over 100 networks. They've already got over 50k indexes deployed, 40 billion data lake requests, and powering over 5,000 decentralized applications. This isn't a small project, my friends. And just to show you how high it can go and what sort of market cap it can achieve, you were probably expecting this is going to be the graph, which has a market cap of $1.5 billion. but it can actually exceed this, guys, because it is compatible with more networks and is much more faster and more scalable. So the opportunity behind Subsquid is absolutely astronomical, and although I'll probably not be doing this KYC funding, if you want to participate, guys, all you have to do is click the register now button, and then you just have to simply put your name, email address, password, and obviously over here, guys, you can see that you need to provide KYC, such as showing your residency, your identity, providing photos, going through specific security questions, a quiz, and then selecting a non-custodial wallet such as MetaMask and so on. Now, what I might be doing instead, guys, is I'll probably be using the testnet to try and get myself into the 4,000. Like I said, all you have to do is launch the app, create an account, and off you go. If by any chance we hit a $1.5 billion market cap and you got involved within the CoinList community sale and the testnet participation, guys, you could set yourself up to make a huge bag. That is just my personal opinion. Obviously, nothing is financial advice. And if you need any of the official links, I will leave them all linked in the description below. But I really do like the look of Subsquid. I think it has great potential. And I think this could be one of the largest protocols in the data narrative. Now, my friends, like I said before, this is a sponsored video by Subsquid, but I am fond of it, I must say. And like I've said multiple times, I do think they have great potential, especially in the upcoming bull run. And don't forget to follow Subsquid on Twitter just by clicking this follow button, just like so, and keeping an eye out, guys. Don't forget, January 15th is your deadline if you want to participate in the early pre-funding. If not, we'll have to wait for it to hit the decentralized and centralized exchanges. But guys, thank you so much again, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. And we currently have a promotion running on Bybit, the best centralized exchange platform for buying, trading, and earning. Bybit is home to all your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you can claim up to $4,380 just by signing up using the link in the description below. It's simple. If you need help finding the right crypto gems, then follow us on Twitter at altcryptogems and head over to our website to get your hands on detailed project reviews, crypto guides, and more. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful and informative. Until next time, DGens.